Hello there. Welcome to the Making of Madrid podcast. This is just a short introductory episode to tell you what it's all about. My name is Felicity Hughes, and I'll be your host for the whole podcast. I'm a freelance journalist living in Madrid. I've been in the city for about 12 years, and for about 8 of those, I've written a blog called The Making of Madrid. And my articles about the city have also appeared in Lonely Planet, the Financial Times, The Guardian, and Al Jazeera. The blog began life as a history blog, but it's grown to encompass all kinds of other things. I love to discuss the culture, the food, the traditions of Madrid, and also give some travel tips for people visiting the city. So this podcast will be basically that. I'll be telling people who want to visit Madrid what they can do, what they can see, places off the beaten track. And perhaps if you're thinking of moving to Madrid too, to make a more permanent move, I can clue you in a little bit to the life of the city. So if you've ever been on one of my tours or seen me at Madrid Open Mic, you'll know I love storytelling and I love podcasts, especially educational ones that don't take themselves too seriously. So I'm totally addicted to the BBC podcast, You're Dead to Me. And I needed to see if I could do this thing. So back in March, when I was promoting my book about a guide to Madrid's literary district, I appeared on Daniel Welsh's Spain to Go podcast. And if you're interested in hearing that, you can check out episode 68. It went really, really well, despite the fact that it also aired on YouTube. So Daniel neglected to tell me that the video would also be recorded and that it would appear on YouTube. And my hair and the room behind me are a mess. So, well, if you're mean, you can go and check that out. But really, I'd rather you didn't. I also appeared on Spanish radio earlier this year with David Price to launch my book, which is the same book I was talking about. David Price is my publisher, but he's also owner of Secret Kingdom's bookshop. And we had lots of fun nattering on. And David, by the way, has a voice made for radio. I think he's done some audio work already, and he's certain to be an upcoming guest. But the plan is it's not just going to be my friends appearing on the podcast. I love connecting with new people and learning more about their perspectives on Madrid. So the podcast is going to be a mix. Not only interviews, but other episodes will be me discussing a topic as I might do on a tour or in my blog. And the very first one that will be uploaded shortly is about Dia de los Santos versus Halloween, in which I'm talking about the tensions between traditional and modern Spain and mention a rather bizarre recent social media campaign by the church to encourage children to get dressed up as saints rather than witches or demons. Well, you can imagine how well that's going. Other episodes will be in an interview format, as I said. I've already recorded Fulbright scholar Caroline Fish talking about women and power in Renaissance Spain, and historian Claire Starkey discussing specialized English teaching, as well as the history of the Manzanares River. And those are 2 cracking episodes. They're all good to go. And for the future, I'm looking forward to introducing you to even more interesting characters, to more surprising information about the culture, customs, and history of Spain's capital city. So goodbye for now, and I hope you'll be listening in soon.